Never gonna give
I charged these,
you
but I
up.
don't know how much it was. So
Never
see
gonna
how long
let
it
you
lasts.
down. Never gonna turn around and desert you.
That TikTok did work on you, bro.
Man.
All right, we'll talk about all the non-conspiracy stuff, and we'll leave the conspiracy stuff
the
to the
end.
end.
Yes, because you guys can't handle the truth.
They ain't ready for it, bro. We coming back strong.
Yeah.
What's going on, guys? It is your boy Rupert here, and
Yo, boy, Mark my world.
bro,
It's been a minute.
So glad to see you here.
Yes, sir. It's
So
so good to
glad.
see you too. Hey, hold on. Before we get this podcast started, I just want to say, what you think about them shirts, though, baby? You know what I'm saying? Got that DisAMood.
Shout out to Mark, man.
Let us know if you guys want to cop one.
If you saw the last episode, you saw that he was teasing this.
Yes.
He was teasing us. He teased us, and today he brought it out.
Got a
It
little
feels
surprise from my
nice.
boy.
It looks good. We got our own shirts now.
Everything. I love it. I
We're
love
moving.
it.
We're doing stuff, bro.
What's
We're
new,
moving.
man? What's been the deal? I haven't seen you in like
It's been a while,
like 3
bro.
weeks now.
I'm just
man.
glad you're alive and
I'm glad I'm
here,
alive
bro.
too, man. Luckily I didn't catch COVID, guys.
Yeah, so obviously he tested negative
Yes.
because we are back together. And
Test
we
results are negative. Thank God. Appreciate it.
I really found interesting. I really liked the video you put out, bro, on your YouTube channel.
Which one? On the one I went to go get the test?
Yep.
Yes.
Which showed how he got tested and everything. And man, that looked painful, bro.
Dude, it was. Like they literally, the stick was about this long, okay? And I literally had to put about a quarter of it in my nose, like in my nasal cavity.
Yep.
And when they said you got to turn it, I was like, it's almost like, you ever seen those pipe cleaners when you do arts and crafts, the
Yes.
little furry things that
Yes.
like bend?
Yep.
It felt like one of those in the back of your throat, in your nose, and you had
man.
to just twist it and then hold it there for 15 seconds.
How do you know how deep you had to go in?
Like you had to hit the back of your
You
like.
actually hit something?
Yes, I hit the back. I've never hit the back of my nasal cavity ever. He was like, you have to hit the back in order for it to be there.
Like I've put
Scrape the back wall.
I've put Q-tips off my nose to clean, like if I got boogies or stuff in there.
Yeah, yeah.
I've used that, and even that, bro, I'm like, it almost
Yeah, it
like
kinda
makes me
gets you.
sneeze too.
Yep.
Yeah, but all the way back, bro,
all the way back.
Ugh.
And I started crying in the video because
Yeah, you was
literally
tearing up.
it hurt. It really hurt. It felt like your nose was on fire.
Wow,
It was bad.
So you had to set up an appointment for that, right?
I did. I set it up at 2:00, but I didn't get I entered the drive-through at 2. What time my scheduled, appointment was. There was like 3 or 4 cars in front of me. I had to wait an hour and a half before they saw me in the drive-through.
Wow, you're
I don't
just
know if
waiting
the
in
other
car?
people were like doing tests as well.
Yeah,
I'm sure they were. But yeah, it was a long time before they got a chance to see me.
I've seen a lot of people struggle with taking the test. Like they literally can't. Like they have to stop the person, pull
Yes.
away. Like they literally, it's just something about going that deep in your nose.
I saw one guy, he was getting it done in the passenger seat and he was like squirming, like the lady was trying to stick it in his nose and
Yeah.
he's like hitting her hand out of the way. I'm like, I'm glad that they allowed me to do it to like test my pain tolerance, but it was, dude, I wouldn't recommend that for anyone.
Wow, that's crazy, man.
I feel sorry for you guys if y'all had to do that.
yeah, that's crazy. And but I'm glad it came out negative.
Yes.
How long was it to get the results back?
Okay, so they told me 3 to 5 business days at first, and
Yeah.
then they ended up coming back and said, oh, it's 7 business days. So I called them on the 7th business day. I'm like, yo, where's my results? It's not uploaded on the website. Oh, give us another 24 hours. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Come on. I just need my
Wow.
results because I couldn't go back to work without my actual results in.
Yeah.
So, but luckily I got them in that 8th day. And I printed them out, went back to work that day. It was like 10:30 in the morning. So finished out that day. It's pretty good. But
Overall, the process, was it smooth for you? Besides, waiting obviously a long line from there. How do you think the process was of getting tested?
process was pretty good. It was pretty smooth. The guy obviously in the video walked me through everything I needed to do and made me feel comfortable with
Very
it.
technical, cleaning
Exactly.
every little thing. Using
Yeah, I mean, they
gloves
gave me
and
like
stuff.
alcohol wipes and told me where to like open the container, like stick the stick in there, and it was a lot. But
Did
I
it
think
feel
it was
like a movie, bro? Like one of those zombie
yeah,
apocalypse movies
Yeah,
where
man, it did.
You're
It
driving
did.
up a border, and to get across the border, you have to
gotta
take a test like that. That's
Yep. Yep.
bro. We are in some crazy times.
Well, could you imagine like
man.
everything else about to come up in the next few weeks and months with like everyone going back to school and All the parents are like, do I really want to send my kid back, or do I want them to do online schooling? That's where we're at right now as well.
Yeah, bro. Did it change your perspective on COVID at all? Like, now that you came so close to it, is it changing for you? Are you still feeling the same way?
You know what? I'm not really scared. Most people are out here and they're like, oh my gosh, you don't have a mask. I'm like, as long as you don't breathe on me, or as long as you're not all up in my face 6 feet, I'm cool with it.
Gotcha.
Right? But I think most people are super scared. And I think that's where they're trying to get us. Maybe I'm just a conspiracy theorist, okay? But I'm just saying, like,
your side, bro.
Maybe this is all blown was super out of proportion. Don't get me wrong. The COVID is out there. It is affecting people. It does get people sick. People do die from it. I'm not discrediting that, okay, at all. I feel for those people. Sorry for y'all's losses. I am saying, on the other hand, I think that there's reporting more cases than what there really actually is, and more deaths.
I can see that, bro. I can see that. Because I've been seeing stuff online about like all the deaths that are happening now. If it has anything to do with some kind of symptom from COVID or anything, which may not even have caused the death, they'll probably label it COVID.
Yeah, I actually heard that if you get tested, automatically they count 15 people around you. Because that's the average amount of people that you would infect.
Got in contact with.
Even if they're not like a confirmed case, they're still going to count you plus 15 other people. And that's why the numbers are rising like crazy. And you can look on the statistics. Like, it'll say something like not possible, but it's like almost like an estimate of how many cases there are. It's not a hard answer.
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to know, especially this soon, that soon. But yeah, I can see how they would do that. 15 people around you, likely you've come in contact with it, with might or may not have it.
Right, but without even testing those 15 people.
Yeah, without even testing
That's
them.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's not true numbers, bro.
It's not, bro, but I mean,
you're making everyone in the entire world scared because you're inflating numbers.
It's better to be on the safe side than not the safe side.
Right, but give us the true numbers, though. Like, I understand, like, hey, be safe. You might have infected people. Yeah. Stay home for the next 14 days. Whatever, that's fine. But don't tell me, hey, you know what? You came in contact with 15 people. Out of those 15 people, they came in contact with 15 more people. Oh my gosh, the entire neighborhood's infected. I'm like, no, come on.
Yeah, that's true. What they need to do is separate the two numbers. Like, have the actual cases,
right,
and then have the number where they add the 15 people. Because I can see, like, I understand why they add the 15 people. It makes sense. I truly believe, to be on the safer side, it's, it's also how you deliver the numbers that you can be using it as scare tactic. It's just, there's a lot of politics going on right now, especially because it's election year.
It's election day, bro.
Yeah, that's right. It's crazy. All these numbers, and it's just, I'm so over it, bro. Me too. Over it.
I'm sure everyone else out there is over it too.
Yeah, and but I'm glad you were negative. I'm glad everybody in your family.
I'm glad we get a chance to film again, baby.
Yes,
I'm excited,
bro. We missed you last one, and
Paola, thank you for taking my spot. I really appreciate it. Shout out, Paola.
Yeah, she was in the background talking, just giving me somebody to talk to.
Shout out to my boy right here, man. He handled it perfectly, man. That was an awesome podcast last time.
It was easy. We had some stuff to talk about. It was a short episode, so nothing too crazy.
I loved
nothing
it.
like having you back on the show, bro.
Well, I'm glad to be back, bro.
Yeah, bro. So
what else is new?
Last week for me personally was just a crazy work week.
What happened?
A lot of hard labor, counter stuff.
Yeah, and it's been hot outside.
And it's been super hot outside. And yeah, bro, I was so tired that on Saturday, being at home, watching a movie with the family, I could not stay awake.
Really?
Bro.
You just passed right out.
I, for several times, would try to wake up and watch a movie, but I would just pass out. If my body lays down, it's knocking out.
Like a light.
And my family was roasting me for it, bro.
What were they saying?
They recorded me snoring. Bro,
you gotta insert it or something if you got it.
I am still in denial. I do not snore.
We gotta see the footage,
even though
we'll be the judges of that
footage of that. I'm not like a super loud snorer, but I do when I'm super tired or if I'm like sleeping straight forward. I tend to snore a little bit. But that I truly believe I was just tired and they were recording me snoring.
Dude, Paola must love you, okay? Because I snore, bro.
Do you?
I snore like a train
Really?
coming, dude. Like
I'm still in denial, bro.
I get it from my dad though. My dad gave me these genes, man. It's bad. Thanks a lot, Dad. But no, seriously, I feel for my wife because she has to deal with it. And like, if I were to even have maybe one glass of wine, just one, maybe one beer, one glass of wine, it's like I'm bringing down the house with the snoring.
Really?
I can't control it.
That's how my father-in-law is. Like he'll be snoring in the living room, and he's a loud snorer.
Right.
I'm not there yet, and hopefully I don't get there. Because I am self-conscious about my surroundings all the time.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about what happened when I came in? No. Right? I haven't, because I told you. I meant to tell you this. So we were walking up to the building. I was walking up to the building. I had my gear in the little roller cart in my backpack.
Yeah.
And it still hasn't, it's still not muscle memory for me to have the mask yet.
Oh.
So like there's been several times where I get off and I'm walking up to the building. I'm like, crap.
I need my mask. Yeah.
Because now it's mandatory.
Right.
So I left my thing there next to the door and walked away. Halfway through walking to the car, I'm like, wait. That is very suspicious, bro.
Oh,
you just left a cart with a whole bunch of stuff in it in front of a building and you're walking away.
Oh my gosh. They probably thought you had a bomb in there or something, bro.
So I'm very self-cautious about stuff like that. So I hurried, got my mask, and I was like, oh, luckily the security guard, he wasn't at the desk or anything. He probably would have came out like, what's going on here?
Hey, who is that leaving that stuff here?
So the same thing. Like I hate snoring. I don't want to be able to be that dude to keep my family up. And as of right now, I don't think it's too crazy. I think that I've had moments to where I am snoring loud when I'm super tired. And I think Saturday was one of those times where usually it hits me Friday or Saturday.
Okay.
All that work week and all that working at home is just hits me on that day, and I cannot stay. My poor girl Paola was like wanting me to watch this movie with her, and I just could not stay awake, bro. I was like,
that's
I
awesome.
was so tired, but.
And you're a hard worker though, man.
Yeah, bro. And you got to pay these bills, but
you gotta catch that sleep too.
But I'm working hard now because later, bro, we gonna be in the playa, in the beach, and we gonna be just living life,
just chilling,
recording a podcast in Hawaii or something, bro.
On the beach. We got to make that happen one time.
For reals. And so I got a trip coming up Thursday. I'm going to Kansas.
Nice.
I'm gonna go shoot a show. It's an airplane YouTube show that my boss has. He's the one that hires me for production jobs like that. Okay. So he started his own YouTube show. And I've said this before. He was the first time I worked in production for it.
Wow.
It was a gig to where you go work and just help out. Like this is me starting up.
Right?
Yeah, man the cameras. On that first shoot, I didn't man the camera. I was just helping everybody else because it was the first time working there, and I didn't get paid. It was just voluntary. But it was when he started that show, and now I believe he's at 20 or 30,000 subscribers.
Dang.
He got sponsorships now. Woo. Now he's able to pay me to shoot the show.
That's awesome.
And so I'm be the main cameraman for this show that we're gonna go shoot. There's gonna be some kind of airplane convention, airplane show, something that we're gonna go set up, and we're gonna do an in a studio set like a show where we're gonna have people walking in for interviews and just stuff like that. So
nice, man. That's gonna be fun. So how many days are you shooting?
Leaving Thursday at noon. We're flying in 2 small planes. We're
like little Cessna planes.
Yep.
Okay.
Leaving in. I'm going with him, and we'll be back on Sunday. I think Sunday afternoon, Sunday night, maybe.
Nice.
So going for the weekend.
We'll be safe, man, for sure.
I will because it's been crazy times.
Yeah, and don't forget your mask, obviously.
Oh, yeah. We got to have our mask. We have a whole protocol, especially now with shooting and shooting different people.
Nice.
We got to have everything sanitized, wear a mask and everything. And this Saturday, bro, I shot my first funeral.
Oh.
So a couple days before, I think it was like 2 days before, they hit me up. Hey, do you know somebody who wants to shoot a funeral or make a quick buck? And I was like, I'm always trying to make a quick buck, bro.
Hold on, let's pause for a second. Let's bring the realness out. Okay, for those entrepreneurs that are out there watching our podcast right now, what does someone typically charge to do a funeral? Like a videographer coming in, filming, editing, and getting the video back.
It's businesses like this, bro. It's really hard to set a firm price,
right?
because there's so many different price ranges for so many different things.
Right.
Styles of equipment, styles of video shoot. But for example, I would say I would price it almost as much as a wedding.
Okay.
And from what I've seen, a wedding is, I would say, around $1,500, $2,000 on like the middle to the low side.
Right.
I've seen some for like $3,000 for like higher end quality video stuff.
Nice.
But this was a last minute thing to where they told me, hey, just go shoot this 1 to 2 hour funeral,
right.
and there won't be any editing. You just shoot it and give it to them.
Huh.
So I did, and he said $200.
That's good.
So $200
just to hold a camera, get some good shots.
2 hours.
Boom.
To do it. So I was like, yeah, sure. I could definitely use the money.
Yeah.
And so I said yes. And I went Saturday, and I was nervous. I've never shot a funeral before. I did a little bit of research, of course, and which I highly recommend. Anybody,
yes.
YouTube is a godsend. Google is a godsend. You can definitely go see examples, which is what I did. I went to go see examples of different funeral videos, which there ain't that many, by the way.
Huh? Maybe that's a new niche for somebody to get into.
There was a lot of UK funeral videography, but not a lot of American.
I gotcha.
And when it came to shooting it, bro, it felt weird.
As in how?
Usually I'm shooting fun, exciting stuff.
Yep.
But something about filming people sad, devastated,
crying,
and pointing a camera to them, it felt weird.
Huh.
It's like...
So did you have to turn off that emotional like switch in your head to say, I got to get this shot. I got to make sure it comes out nice for these people that are paying me $100 an hour just to hold a camera and make sure I can get in some amazing shots of celebrating this life.
Yeah. And, you know, it got me thinking, how many people do hire somebody to film a funeral?
I know, to be honest with you, we hired a funeral videographer to film my grandmother's funeral.
What was the main reason for it?
Just to be able to look back and like celebrate not only her life, but at the same time, like just remember her. You know what I mean? Because yes, you got a chance to see everybody's face in there, and they were crying, and there was some sobbing, and but then again, you had the stuff that she absolutely loved, which was the church that she went to all the time.
Gotcha.
A beautiful Catholic church, and they got some amazing shots. And then they came, and my grandfather actually took my grandmother on a horse carriage ride with the casket. And I think the cleaning lady's here.
Yeah.
But with the casket on a horse and carriage down the street. So they had a drone above, and they had the drone following the casket all the way there. And then everyone pulling into the cemetery. It was beautiful. Shout out to that guy. I don't know who it was, but they did an amazing job with the editing, the shots. I mean, it was worth it. However much they paid, I don't even care. It could have been $2,000, $2,500. It was worth it because we get to look back every year, or just whenever we want, and just review that footage and see those memories that everyone was, yes, we were somber, but it also brings back the good memories of our grandparents or my grandmother.
That celebration of your grandparents. Yeah. The main reason for this one, which is why I asked, because I really don't remember seeing or hearing people being hired for a videographer for a funeral, but maybe I just haven't been around. For example, this is my first funeral I've ever been to.
Yeah.
Was because, you know, with the whole COVID thing, a lot of family members couldn't come.
Right.
So they really wanted to make a video to be able to show to the family that wasn't there.
That's really good. Guys, pay attention, because there's always going to be an opening for a niche that that needs you. And if you have a skill set, use it to your advantage. Right now, what I'm hearing Rupert say is, yo, there's not a lot of people out there that are doing these type of videos. If I were you, go to your local cemetery or go to your local funeral home and say, hey, listen, I want to offer my services to you. Here's my packages. Here's my pricing. What can you do? Keep me in mind for any funerals that come up.
Please offer it to your customers who are coming to,
I mean, the insurance is going to pay them anyways. Let's not to like disrespect anybody. The insurance is going to pay once someone passes away.
Yep.
So they're going to have enough money to take care of not only funeral costs, everything else going on with it, flowers, all that stuff. Make it a priority to have that video made, because I guarantee you're going to want it later on in life.
For sure, 100%. And like they, for example, even had family members on Zoom on the actual day of the funeral, but they could only face it like a certain way, and that was it. They couldn't see really everything that was going on.
Right.
So that was the main purpose of the video. And it just felt, you know, the purpose, you want to get like the main family members.
Yes.
Like, which was, it was a husband that died. So the wife and the kids were the people like to really really get some emotion and stuff like that. But it just, I had to turn that switch off to be like, yeah, she's crying and you got a camera pointing at her, but it's not like you're at a street pointing a cell phone at somebody. It's going to be memories for them.
Exactly.
And, you know, I still wasn't even sure if they wanted that. Like I was still hesitant behind my back, but it wasn't until after the funeral that they said, thank you so much for your hard work and all that stuff.
That's awesome.
It made me feel like they knew I was pointing the camera to them, but they were that's what they wanted. And,
right.
You know, so it was very strange, very weird, but overall I had a great experience.
Let me ask you this. Would you do it again?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, I would do it again because great money, and it's something that I like to do. I like to get that emotional side of a person so they have it forever. Like whether it's happy, sad, or you know, surprised, anything like that, I love to do. It is chaotic. It is a lot of hard work because you're running back and forth. This was last minute, so they gave me a you know, the time frame of when everything was going to happen. But I didn't have much time to look at it, so I had to just make sure I'm on point and capturing everything I could. It was a one-person shoot, which makes it a little bit hard. Trying to capture everything at a good point. But they liked how I shot, and I'm still editing the video, just small edits, syncing sound and stuff like that. Still now, but it was interesting, bro. Very interesting.
Well, before we go on any further, man, let's take our first break.
Let's take our first break, bro. And real quick, I want to give a shout out.
Who you give a shout out to, man?
Verizon, bro.
Snap.
They did not pay for this specific segment.
Okay.
Hopefully they will one day.
One day they will.
But want to use this as an example, as in Verizon. Look, I'm about to give you a
free little promo.
So I've worked with Verizon in the past, and they sent me over the Samsung S20, bro.
What? Is this like the newest Samsung on the market?
It's the newest Galaxy S20.
Holy smokes.
It's really a great phone. It's one of the best quality screens they have. The camera's great. They got a wide angle lens, bro.
Yeah.
Which the iPhone doesn't have. And it's just it look real quick. That's normal.
Okay.
And then it goes wide.
And super wide?
Yeah, wide.
Dang. Oh, zoomed in?
Yeah,
man, that's
just
dope.
helpful.
That's dope.
We did a photo contest. If you were following me on social media, you were able to enter that. That is closed now, but we're going to have a live stream announcing the winners on the 21st. So follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram to learn more about that. But yeah, I just want to, Verizon's been working for me for like 2 years, and they've been great for supporting somebody as small as I am.
Yeah.
And hopefully they can sponsor one of these episodes one day and support.
I'm sure they will.
Support one of us. And yeah, so thank you, Verizon.
Yeah.
Which technically did not sponsor this post, but I do want to show my appreciation for working with small creators like us.
Love it, man. I love it.
See you guys in a bit.
Yes.
We are back.
We are here and ready to go.
Bro, last time we didn't get to talk about DACA coming back, bro.
Oh, DACA.
DACA was not rejected. Trump was trying to cancel the program completely.
What?
The Senate said no.
Oh, snap.
You cannot.
That's crazy because I heard Trump talk about today on his press conference. He was like all for DACA. He was like, I'm gonna in the next few weeks, months, I'm about to sign an executive order and all the DACA people are gonna get all these like special treatments and
path to citizenship. I think he said something like that.
Make it easier for them to stay. Which is great. I mean, hey, I'm all for
great,
that.
And I hope he does do it. But it's just, it comes back to what I just said earlier. Being election year.
Yeah.
He's
all
just
about
trying
the
to
elections.
get Hispanic votes
Yeah.
too. That's why I just hate even like worrying about it. I hate even just trying to do something about it because it all comes down to, this is an election year. He's trying to make everybody happy, a little bit of everybody happy.
Yep.
And because he was so against it before, trying to cancel it, period.
Yeah. We are going to build the wall and I'm going to have the Mexicans do it. According to my calculations, it's going to be billions of dollars.
Yeah, so if he still is president after this year, he may still try to cancel it if he changes his mind from what he's saying now. But for now, it wasn't approved to cancel, so we can start signing up new people. Which means your boy can...
You're going to run for president. What?
One day, bro.
Vote for Rupert, guys.
Hey, I'm be the only president that has a podcast, bro.
And is on DACA.
My vice president's going to be a podcaster with me, bro.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Hey, honestly, though, would... not to get too far into politics, would because I don't know about Donald Trump for president again. I don't know if I can handle another 4 years, but I also don't want to put in there Biden, dude, which is, in my opinion, kind of a weirdo. Around little kids, maybe a pedophile.
I've seen the videos, bro.
Allegedly,
it is weird.
What about Kanye? Would you vote for Kanye 2020?
Oh my God.
Kanye 2020.
Would you, bro? Kanye for president.
Yay for president.
You have two options: Kanye or Trump, bro.
Oh, bro, I'm moving to Canada.
Gosh, bro. How is Canada doing? Canada, are you good, bro?
Yeah,
like,
tell me.
Wait, it's still shut down, ain't it?
I think
the
so.
border.
We can't even get
Dang
across,
it, bro!
man.
They got us locked in.
We
Mexico closes borders too.
Hey, they don't have a wall though in Canada, bro. You just swim or jump or I don't know, bro, something. But
yeah, bro. So I can get DACA now. Which is great.
Nice.
And it's going to open up the doors for me. I am super excited. It's something that I've been waiting for so long.
So this takes away that kind of thing that sits in the back of your head, like the fear almost of like, man, what if something bad happens and I have to leave?
I could get pulled over, bro. And they send me over. Yeah, it definitely helps out that.
So it's a sense of relief almost.
Yeah,
okay.
It is a huge relief. And I'll be able to have a driver's license. I'll be able to, apply for different jobs, better paying jobs, get benefits, get insurance, health insurance, which is something.
If you ever need to borrow my driver's license, bro, you can right now.
We look like it, bro.
We
Shoot,
do.
It would work, bro.
Oh, they wouldn't guess it at all. Second guess it.
Not at all, bro. Not at all. But yeah, this is really, truly like the biggest impactful thing that could happen to me right now.
That's awesome, dude.
So I'm so happy. It hasn't. The applications you're not able to apply yet,
right?
Because the whole government that handles that part needs to actually go forward with it and actually open up new applications, which they haven't done yet, but they're supposed to. But I have applied to different organizations to where they help pay for your application fee, which is like $500. So I've applied for that. Hopefully that goes through and I can get some financial help to apply for that, which is a godsend. There's a lot of people out there creating organizations like that to help dreamers pay for that stuff.
Dude, that's awesome, man.
It's
well, when push comes to shove, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. If you need money for the application, let's say they end up, declining it or whatever, bro, I got you,
I
fam.
wouldn't take it, bro.
Hey, if he doesn't take the money from me, we'd start a Venmo or not a Venmo, a like GoFundMe, and we would freaking fund Rupert.
I hate taking people.
It doesn't matter. You're not gonna take
money from people,
right,
bro.
We'll bless you, bro. We'll bless you.
For this is probably something I will actually do it, because if I didn't have a choice, because it is important and it can impact me for a long time.
Of course.
The first round I didn't do it because we got my wife's, and that was more important to me because I had a job already.
Right.
She didn't, and she could really use that. I had a job, thank God, no matter what.
Yeah.
But she needed that to get a job, so we got hers one, and then that's when it shut down.
Dang.
No more new applications, so I was stuck in the wind. But I was always hopeful that it will come back. So now that it's back and they open up, as soon as they do, I'm gonna get mine.
Let's go.
And your boy's gonna have a work permit and stuff like that. So
nice.
That's I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
Hopefully it does lead to a citizenship one day.
It will, bro. It will.
I think they should. All the dreamers are hardworking people who just were brought to this country when they were young.
Right. It's not your fault.
It wasn't their choice to cross the border illegally.
Exactly.
And
why should you have to suffer?
Yeah.
You shouldn't.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. And just make sure you pay your taxes.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I'm on like the last couple of days and finishing up my taxes, bro. I'm literally doing it last minute.
Oh, man.
Have you done yours?
I did.
A long time ago, right?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Since the first,
As soon as they said, yo, hey, taxes, you come do them right now. I was like, yo, where's my check at, homie? Sign. Boom.
Yeah, bro. I'm still learning all about that tax stuff, bro.
I know.
You pay somebody to get it?
I do.
Okay.
I pay like $200. I usually end up getting back between... it's gone down now that I make a little bit more money and my wife makes a little bit more money, but we used to get back like $4,000 or $5,000, man. I was like, oh my gosh, that was back in the day, right?
That's what I'm trying to get.
But now I think everything evened out. We still made a lot of money for the year, and I think we ended still coming out like they sent us back a check of like $1,200, so it's not too bad.
How much paperwork do you have to prepare to go in and do your taxes? Is there much?
No, not at all. Like I literally just keep everything throughout the year. Not everything, but for example, my job gives me a tax document at the end of the year, right? W-2. So I just take that to my actual CPA, the guy who handles all my taxes, and he just cuts off a little portion, types in the numbers. All right, here you go. He keeps a copy of it and does the same thing for my wife. And then he's like, all right, your house. Okay, well, you've paid this much in interest. All right, that'll be depreciation. Perfect. And then he just calculates everything. He's like, all right, so it looks like you're going to be getting back $1,200. Go ahead and sign right here. We're in and out in less than 30 minutes.
Damn, bro, that must be nice.
So to pay someone $250 or $200 to do my taxes and be out in 30 minutes,
sense, bro. Totally makes
let
sense.
my man make some money. That's
Totally
fine.
makes sense.
I'm okay with it. We're both getting paid.
Totally makes sense, bro.
Oh, yeah.
For me, as being somebody who's not employed and doesn't get a W-2, I gotta do 1099, get tiny 1099s from everybody I work for.
Yeah.
And I have to get, like, I'm trying to get as much refund as I can. So I'm looking for receipts. I'm trying to see what receipts I can use or not.
What
gas
can you
receipts
write
and all
off?
that.
Yeah.
How many miles, my car depreciation, how much is value, all that stuff that I'm still learning and that's important. And it's what's been holding me back and just trying to find the best way, because literally the last time I did my taxes, I owed like $3,000, which is a lot of money for me, bro. And I'm still paying that. So I'm like trying to save every penny I can. Yeah. As somebody who has to file like as a freelancer and stuff like that. So
what I heard helps out a lot with the taxes is if you own real estate. That's how all these like wealthy people continue to get like taxed a lot less. Because once you're a business owner, yes, the taxes are higher and whatever, but at the same time, you structure it a certain way and you're saving on that tax money, bro. Like crazy.
Well, I'm sure that's true, bro. I'm sure owning stuff is the best.
Oh yeah,
if you're owning the stuff is best. So yeah, I'm working on that tonight after we get this and continue tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day.
Last day, man.
So I'll be submitting either tonight or tomorrow morning.
Nice.
Or tomorrow afternoon for sure. But yeah, that's what's been going on with me, man.
Nice.
Just out here, bro.
Trying to make something happen.
Just out here, but. Yeah, you mentioned the whole Kanye stuff, bro.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. He's running for president, bro. He's serious.
Yay for president, man. 2020. He called it like years ago.
We're going to have Kim K in the White House, bro.
Bro, I don't know if I could see her as a first lady.
Yeah. ¿Cómo está?
Hola.
Mucho gusto. So, yeah. We're gonna have a reality show that's in the White House, bro. That's what I'm thinking right now. Like I'm picturing that in there, which is great TV, by the way.
Keeping up with the West is.
I would love to.
How is that what you say? The West is.
I would guess so. Yeah. I mean, I would love to personally. I would love to see that show.
That would be awesome. Like a sneak peek behind the White House. What really goes on in the White House?
The drama, bro.
Exposes. That'd be sick.
I just, it's not gonna happen. What do you think?
I think Kanye would actually, because he called like Jay-Z and Beyonce out on like the whole like adrenochrome thing and the whole Pizzagate scandal type deal. He's like,
they're involved in it?
They're draining the swamp, man. They really are. What? Oh yeah, drinking blood of kids, man. I mean, this is all crazy, but. Again, speculation. I think it's real.
Poor cleaning lady's like, what?
She's like, oh my gosh, remember you're talking about drinking kids' blood? But I honestly think that he might do a good job. Now, I will tell you that he is not psychologically there just because he's had mental breakdowns before. You know what I mean?
He's had his moments to where you think he's crazy. But
he's a genius. He makes Yeezys, bro. But the most sought after shoes in the world.
But that's more like a hype beast thing, bro. That's not really like.
But he went from zero to absolutely nothing to millions.
But it's that doesn't mean he's gonna be good, bro. But it's just a glorified hype beast.
I understand. I mean, he might have some good stuff like that he hasn't released. Imagine this: guy's a creative guy, right? He knows his ins and outs.
Is he though? The Yeezys, the shoes I like. The clothing,
there's
the clothing is,
but there's meaning behind the shoes. There's meaning behind it. Yes. If you look at the history and why he made them and designed them like that, there's meaning behind it.
Yeah, I like the shoes. The shoes that I personally do like and I would own. But for example, the clothing is just so.
Who else that you know of came out with the freaking Christian rap album that blew up. What president do you know is that bold to be like, yo, I'm going to throw out a Christian rap album?
NF, bro. NF.
So you want NF to run for president?
Drops the best lyrics.
Shout out
Christian
Nate.
lyrics.
Yo, run for president, bro. We'll vote for you instead of yay.
Nah, bro. I just... So do you think he would get close to winning or winning?
I don't think it would be close. I don't think that he would actually make it for president.
I don't think he would.
There's the hype there, and I think all the kids that are like Gen Z, maybe a couple of millennials would be like, oh, I'd rather have Ye than Trump, or I'd rather have Ye than Biden.
Yep.
I think that would be the case, and then he'd get a few votes, maybe a couple 100,000, but I don't think he's really going to pull it out of the bag.
Do you think that would hurt, though? Do you think that the people voting, instead of voting for Biden, or would vote for Kanye?
Right.
But Kanye for sure is not going to win, so that makes Trump going to win easy.
I honestly think Trump will get reelected.
The other two are split on votes now instead of just focusing on one. Now it's going to be a split voting between
and Trump
Biden
has a
and
huge
Kanye.
following, bro.
And Trump is just going to come out and be president again because these two over here are divided.
I mean, Trump is exposing a lot of those people that are behind the scenes in the deep state and all this other stuff. He's draining the swamp. He's exposing all these people that are doing bad things, pedophilia stuff, everything. The whole Pizzagate scandal.
He's exposing them?
He's exposing them, bro.
How's he doing that?
So check this out. And they think there's an anonymous group called QAnon. QANON, like Q Anonymous, basically.
Okay.
They are releasing like stuff that's been hidden, documents, emails, photographs, video footage. I mean, they are releasing it as an anonymous person, okay? But everyone's saying Trump's feeding them this information so they can release it slowly but surely. And it's not really coming from Trump, but it kind of is. He's kind of giving them the lowdown like, yo, take this bit of information, slides it to him. He's like, yo, leak this information, leak this, leak that.
How much credibility can we give that?
I mean,
like, is there a way to prove the credibility of those files, those videos, that it's coming from Trump?
Do this. Don't Google it. Google, I promise you, will ban it. Well, they call it shadow banning. They don't show it on the search results. Okay. Use a server called DuckDuckGo. Okay. DuckDuckGo is a private server. They don't store any of your information. They don't store any of your stuff. And basically it'll pull up the majority of the stuff that's hidden in plain sight. So do your research. I'm not going to say it's 100% true. Just look up QAnon, look up Pizzagate, look up all these things that are going on right now, just with the whole Prince Andrew thing too. I mean, did you see that interview?
No.
Prince Andrew is like caught in the middle of all this, okay?
Because he was seen next to that girl that got arrested, right?
Yeah.
There's an old lady who got arrested because she was working with...
I don't know if it was her, but I know there was a young girl that was like taking pictures with him, and she was like... She came in and was like, yeah, he molested me or he had sex with me or whatnot. And they were like, really? Show us the proof. And she was like, well, I don't know what proof I'm going to prove to you, but I can tell you that he sweats a lot, like profusely. And he made me dance with him. And then I had to go back and like do sexual favors and stuff like that. And when Prince Andrew was, addressed with it, he was like, no, I've never met that girl in my life. Of course, deny. I mean, that's the only way to get out of it, right?
Yep.
Show me the proof and then we'll come, then come talk to me. But I think that everyone that is involved in this whole thing is going to come, it's just going to fall apart, dude, soon. The next couple of weeks, if not months, everything is going to be coming exposed and y'all are going to be like, wow, that I cannot believe all this was true. I can't believe it.
It's crazy, bro. There's a lot of stuff going on. Just a lot of accusations, a lot of proof being presented either side.
Yeah,
it's a lot of stuff that I've seen on Facebook, and
and
Facebook's
TikTok.
been irritating for me, bro. Like,
Has it? Why?
I've been like not wanting to get on Facebook because it's been all politics.
Political, man.
All politics.
Do you think?
on
Hold on. Is that a
Facebook.
coincidence? Is that a coincidence, Rupert? Because guess what today is?
What's today?
It's election day. Okay, it's
Well, yeah.
voting day. Okay.
The whole year. Yeah. The whole year is election year.
Well, it's
so
election year, so yeah, they're gonna
of
try to win your vote.
course.
Put it in your mind, bro. They're
Put what in my mind, bro?
Huh?
Put what in my mind?
Either to contaminate your thoughts on who to elect as president. I mean, literally, they're trying to sway our opinions,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
they're doing it subliminally and little by little. They're giving us information. Aliens exist. Oh, really? Yeah, the government released documents now. How do you
Video
like that?
footage of spaceships.
So now they're like, oh, now they want to tell us about aliens. But like Bob Lazar back in the 1980s came out, was like, I'm working on spaceships. I'm working on this new technology. And he had to go into hiding because the government was after him.
Yeah.
There's a Netflix series. Go watch it. Bob Lazar.
I've heard a lot about it.
And now all of a sudden, 30, 40 years later, they want to come and tell us, oh, you know what? Yeah, aliens are they're real. You know, we have the
Yeah.
technology. What? What's wrong with us? How do we not see this?
Yeah, the thing that bugs me is just that it's people sharing stuff that is not even true or that's Photoshop. Like I saw this
Yep.
lady sharing a face mask package that said this does not protect you from COVID. It said it on the packaging,
Right.
clearly Photoshop, but she was sharing it. Somebody commented that's clearly Photoshop. She
Right.
says, I don't care. I'm still not wearing a mask. It's like, okay, so why even post it if you know it's not? Like, just spreading this false information just because somebody says it or somebody pulls up a clip from a thing is, and the thing that bugs me is that they say, oh, this is just my opinion. This is one side. Both sides have their wrong thing, but they
Right.
always tend to post that one side that they prefer.
Right. Because they want people to be on their side.
Exactly. So I hate election years. I truly am just like out of it. Don't even care about it.
Yeah.
Because either way, if this side is conspiring to do something,
Right.
that side's conspiring to do something, then I have nothing to do then here. My vote is going to be doing something that it's not even going to be worth it because they're conspiring to do stuff. And
But think about this, and most people will probably back me up on this. It sounds like you're saying my vote wouldn't count anyways.
it doesn't, according to the conspiracies going out there.
Right. I would say you're 110% wrong. Okay. Everyone's vote counts, but I will tell you that yes, they've rigged elections before. They've swayed, voting and everything. Don't get me wrong. There's still that dirty, conniving aspect of voting. Right.
Yeah.
But it's not saying that your vote doesn't count because, if you think that exact same mentality, there's going to be 20 other people that are going to think the exact same thing. Guess what? It's not just your vote anymore. It's 20 people's vote.
Yeah.
And if that was just in the small little group, think about the city, the country, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Voting, I agree with you. You're right. Voting is like the only and strongest thing you have to
Right.
do for the government. I guess what I'm just irritated about is just these people throwing crap down our throats on the timeline.
Yeah.
And it's like vote. You don't have to like shove it down our throats.
That's true.
If you hate the other person so much.
It's like religion.
Yeah, it's like religion. It's very touchy, bro. Like
Right.
it's very touchy.
Like I have my beliefs, but don't shove your beliefs down my throat.
and I guess it's just because somebody who hasn't been able to vote his entire life because
Right.
of his document status, I just don't see that vote of mine doing anything. But as somebody who's probably been voting these past years, been voting their whole life, they see that.
Right.
They might have a different perspective. And
Exactly.
but I totally agree with you. Voting is like the one thing we have.
Yeah.
It's just whenever they start just like throwing this stuff, it's just irritating. And I know there's people out there who've seen this,
Yeah.
who are just people out there just leaning towards one side and talking crap about the other. But then at the end of the comment section, they say, yeah, I agree with you. Both sides have their evil sides and both sides. I'm just expressing my opinion.
Right.
That's fine. But after like 5 posts a day, it's like you're leaning
limited
towards one side, obviously, but you're saying you're not.
Right.
But you're leaning to one side, obviously.
So you think they should, like, Facebook should limit how many times someone can do like political posts or what?
It's freedom of speech, bro. You can do whatever you want. I'm just venting here, bro.
I got you.
I'm tired of seeing all that stuff and dealing with that because I've had close friends doing it, and I'm like,
wait, would you unfriend someone if they did it so much?
No, because personally, I wouldn't have a problem with that
Just
person.
mute them or
yeah,
like...
that's exactly what I did. I muted. We're cool. We're still gonna be friends. I'm still gonna say hi to you. Say what's up. We're still gonna hang out. I just don't want to hear about your conspiracy theories all the time. Like it's just every day 3 or 4 posts
that
about
gets kind of crazy.
A conspiracy, and the conspiracy is like it's irritating. So yeah, that was my venting moment.
So
of
guys,
the day.
basically Rupert just silenced me on social media. I'm kidding.
No, you didn't post anything. You don't post anything, bro. But I would mute you if you did. I'll tell you straight up right now.
He's like, you're done, bro. You're done. You're silenced.
Silence. I kill you. I kill you. Oh my gosh, that's a great puppet, bro.
Oh man. All right, so what else is next?
Let's take our break first.
All right, we'll be right back, guys. It's about to get juicy, so stay tuned.
Oh, bro.
If you think this was crazy already, it's about to get even crazier.
So much going on now.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Cut. Oh, I have to cut.
Yeah, you got.
There we go.
What to do, baby boo? We back and at it. Let's go.
Hey guys, what do you think of the new headphones? Look at that.
I love them.
Shiny.
They're awesome.
I would have bought you some, bro, but they only had one box.
No, that's all good. Don't worry about it, man.
So yeah, guys, my last headphones broke, and I repaired them, and they still technically work, but I was like,
technically,
need some new ones.
Yeah, you deserve it. Tell me.
Did you see what happened with Will Smith
and Jada Smith?
Willard Carroll Smith Jr. to be exact.
I had no idea
Did
it was
you know
Willard.
It was Willard?
Willard?
I didn't know it was Willard.
Come on, I thought it was Big Willie style.
My Larry.
My Larry. Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah, bro.
So he was having a sit down. His wife runs a podcast, I believe.
Yeah, it's like a show. Yeah, it's like a show.
The Round Table, Red Table.
I think it's like that.
Yeah,
I've never really seen it. I've seen clips about it.
Yeah, me too.
Where they talk like a family stuff.
Yeah,
and I don't even know what caused this conversation to come up.
Bro, she exposed herself.
But they had a real couples marriage life series conversation on TV, which I commend them for that.
I do. They're open about it and everything. I mean,
that could help a lot of people.
It could. Now, to preface it, they were talking about their marriage and how they ended up breaking up, so to speak.
They were still technically married. But they were separating, and they felt like it was over, but it wasn't technically over.
They kind of already gave up on each other.
Yes, that's what they said.
It wasn't legally separated, right?
Yeah.
So during this whole separation, Jada, Mrs. Smith, ends up getting in an entanglement.
Entanglement.
Again, her words, not mine. An entanglement with this dude named August Alsina, something like that. He's a musician.
A singer-songwriter, says here, from New Orleans, Louisiana.
How old is this guy, by the way?
He was born in 92.
92? Bro, that's younger than us.
Bro, he's younger.
I was born in 87.
She was being a cougar, bro.
Bro, that's probably her kid's age.
It could be, bro.
And she was having an entanglement. We all know what an entanglement was.
Yeah.
She was doing the nasty, freaky, deaky stuff. Let's just put it that way.
Getting it on. So the reason he came into their life, was that he came to both of them for help because he was having some kind of trouble mentally, with anxiety, I think, or maybe may have something to do with a little bit of, I don't want to say drug problems. Allegedly. I don't know if that's for sure. Don't quote me. But he was having a hard time. He was struggling. Right. So he came for them to help. Well, in between that time is when they decided to split up for a little bit.
Wow.
Like split up and go different ways for a little bit. And she said that's when, they got close to each other. They were talking.
Oh, no.
One thing led to another.
Dang.
Bro.
He said, and then Will Smith said that apparently August gave him his blessing, so to speak. But in reality, he didn't. It was just like, hey, me and Jada are separating. It's most likely going to be the end of us. Blah, blah, blah. It is what it is. Like whatever happens, with Jada afterwards, that's on her. So kind of just did that type of deal. And I guess the media took it as like, oh, August got his blessing from Will Smith to date Jada and blah, blah,
like
blah.
Like an open relationship stuff, something like that. I don't know.
But it really wasn't. I mean, it was just like, it was whatever. But anyways, they got back together, right? After everything's said and done.
Because this happened years ago. I think they said like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And I'm surprised because, again, they're bringing it out in the open. They didn't have to let us know. 5 years ago?
I don't even know what brought this conversation up.
That's
let
pretty
us know
crazy,
if you guys do what brought this whole thing up. But I just think it's crazy that they had this serious conversation on TV.
I know.
Putting this stuff out there, which they do a lot. They do vlogs and stuff, family trips and stuff like that, which it's crazy. Would you do something like that, bro? Like
I probably wouldn't air my dirty laundry out there.
No, you wouldn't have like a serious conversation with your wife, like for example, here on a podcast or something.
I mean, not unless it's going to bring any value to our relationship or help other people. Like, I mean, why air my dirty laundry out and my wife's dirty laundry out to everyone in the world? If you're not going to help us out, there's no point in me even telling you anything.
Yeah.
Period.
And there's different levels to stuff. There's stuff that you should keep personal between you and your wife. There's stuff that you can definitely share that can help people out there, which I like to be pretty open. I like to get to the line.
Yeah.
But when you're at that level of a celebrity style, which anything you can say will haunt you for like Will Smith has memes with that face he had on that show.
My gosh.
His wife is going to have this on her for many, many years.
Yeah.
The entanglement quote is going to be with her all the time.
They made that meme and they added like all these people dancing behind it to like an actual song of her just being like entanglement with August. And it was like, what? Like people, the internet literally made the best meme when it came to that.
It's crazy, bro. But I'm glad they're happy now.
I'm glad
they're
too.
Working.
They're a power couple, man.
I truly believe that they're stronger now. They're a stronger couple because of it, and they seem to be happy. They got great kids and great lives. So.
Yeah, I agree.
And bro, how have you been doing and dealing with or being scared of TikTok eventually being banned, bro?
Banned in the United States. So you guys know that I absolutely love TikTok.
I love TikTok. It's been the next Vine. Like,
it is.
I've been waiting for an app to be something like Vine, which nothing has come close.
Nothing.
Except for this. Musically came somewhat a little bit close, but it was all dancing. It was all dancing and music.
Right.
This is finally where it shows skits, how-tos.
And just funny videos.
Funny stuff. And TikTok's been so entertaining. And I've been loving creating on TikTok.
I love it too, man. I love it too. Seeing that the US might ban TikTok, I think everyone is scrambling right now to try to move their audience that they've gained to a platform that is stable. You know what I mean? YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, whatever it might be.
Yeah.
But I think that in the next few months, if they do ban TikTok, it's about to get crazy. And I think the reason they're wanting to ban it, this is just my opinion, but I think that everyone on TikTok is like a huge community. We're like a family almost. And I say that in a sense of there's no real filter. It's like, I'm going to show you what's going on in my life. I'm going to show you my opinion. I'm going to show you the nitty gritty of the stuff nobody's going to tell you. And you get sucked down that rabbit hole.
Bro, the news that I've been seeing on TikTok, like I've seen breaking news on TikTok that I haven't seen anywhere. I've seen how-tos on different stuff, different things being exposed on TikTok.
I've learned more on TikTok than I have my entire school. Hands down. More history, more how to cook, how to clean, how to build a house, like how to build a porch out in the back. Like this is stuff no one is going to tell you. How to trade stocks. Bro.
Hey, bro, it's on there, bro.
Everything. Name it.
I followed this carpet guy. I know how to repair a carpet now, bro.
I saw that dude. He's like, oh, please just get a carpet that looks similar. Take the square out of the original carpet out of your closet and then put it in there. And I'm like,
it's crazy.
Are you kidding me? Like, bro, who would have thought of this?
I've been on Instagram for years and I've never learned this much.
I don't think a social media platform has like shown us.
The only thing close was Vine. Vine had those same things.
Vine did. And
hopefully TikTok lasts for a long time. Hopefully TikTok creates a program where they pay their creators like YouTube, for example, to keep that platform going. Because if they don't, they're going to leave again.
If not, if TikTok gets shut down, I think we should start a community where we fund it and we build our own app.
Let's go,
and
bro.
keep TikTok alive. We'll just change it to something else like Talk Tick or something. I don't know. Tic Tac.
Tic Tac.
Might get sued, but hey, we'll make it work. So that's crazy, man.
Yeah, bro. I've been really enjoying posting on TikTok. I wanted to say TikTok because you said TikTok, growing the fan base and everything. So if you haven't yet, follow us at Mixing Rupert on TikTok
and at Mark My World.
At Mark My World. Follow us and give us a like. Let us know you're coming from the podcast. That would be super great. And let's get into the NFL, bro. We got a couple stories from the NFL.
All right, let's hear it.
First one is Patrick Mahomes' new $500 million contract, bro.
Holy crap.
That is $500 million.
That's insane. That's so much money, dude.
What's the first thing you buy? First thing.
Investments. That way I'll never run out of money.
For example?
Real estate.
Bro, you can have that money in the bank and never run out of money because of interest.
The interest. You paid for the life. I mean, you're living the life just...
You can spend $1 million a year and still have more than your lifetime.
That's ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Oh my gosh. How come I couldn't play sports? Israel, you're playing baseball. 100% guaranteed.
Yep. Whether you like it or not.
Just kidding, baby.
What about the Redskins, bro?
Dude, that's right. The Redskins are getting rid of that word and their logo.
Oh my gosh.
They are changing. It's been official. They've been talking about it, and now they made it official that they are in talks and gonna change it. They haven't announced what they're changing it to. But
all you Redskins fans out there, that's what you get. You should have been a Cowboys fan.
Their last game as the Redskins was against the Cowboys, and they lost.
They deserve it.
Bad.
Good. Shout out all the Redskins fans.
No mercy from Mark as Cowboy fans, bro.
You deserve it.
I hope the Cowboys win this year.
Oh, they will. Cowboys going all the way this time.
Yeah, bro.
That's what we've been saying for the past 20 years.
Right? They're laughing at us now.
Right?
MLB is coming back in a week, bro. Like 10 days. The first games are going to start playing. I'm so excited, bro.
Once they start letting people back in, you going, right?
100%. As long as they got safety precautions and everything, because this whole COVID thing is just blowing up even more now.
Now, you said they're doing the cardboard cutouts, right?
They are doing cardboard cutouts where you can pay $50 to get a cardboard cutout yourself, and they put it in the stands, bro.
Yo, who thinks we need to do that? Leave a comment below. Let us know if we should.
With our brand new shirts.
One like this, and the other one just chilling there.
Oh, man.
Yo, that'd be sick.
Right behind home plate, bro.
I'm down. I'll pay an extra $50.
VIP section.
Free advertising, man. I'm telling you.
Oh, that's nice.
Let's do it.
Speaking of baseball, as you can see, I'm getting dark again.
I love it. I love you're out there on the field again.
I'm back on the field, bro. If you saw my Instagram story, my TikToks, I am back playing baseball.
How does it feel?
I've missed it. I need it in my life, and I will be playing until I can't walk anymore.
It's like your therapy, huh?
It's like my therapy. I forget about everything and focus on baseball on the field and all the stress and everything. It's a good form of exercise. And let me tell you, playing out there in 100-degree weathers with the mask, bro.
I couldn't even imagine with the mask.
I'm still sore, and I played on Sunday.
That's crazy.
But we lost 0-3. It wasn't a very high tense game because we were all rusty. We were all
I'm sure y'all were out of breath too. Just huffing and puffing.
It was crazy. But me and my friends, we were just talking about how great it feels to be back on the field, and hopefully you can come watch one of these.
I'm down, bro. Let me know.
Cookout,
as long as it's not 104.
That's true, bro. It is super hot.
Heck yeah,
super hot.
All right, so let's get into this conspiracy, okay? And this is what it is. What about this Wyfair thing?
Wyfair, I heard about that. I haven't gone deep into it, but
it was trending.
I saw it was trending, right?
On Twitter.
And what is Wyfair? Because I honestly don't know.
So Wyfair is this website, almost like an Etsy, maybe like an Amazon. You buy stuff on there. They apparently had these cabinets, these office cabinets. They were sliding doors. They were selling for $10,000. Who pays in their right mind $10,000 for a cabinet? Nobody. The cabinets are only worth maybe $1,000. Maybe. That's pushing it.
I've seen some crazy expensive furniture, bro.
But this looked like a regular metal cabinet.
Did it?
Nothing crazy about it. Now, I will tell you this. There has been people that, one person in particular got caught for drug ring / child trafficking.
Okay.
And when he took his mugshot, he was wearing a Wayfair employee shirt. If that does not raise red flags, something is really up, dude.
In the mugshot, he had the actual Wayfair shirt.
It said
on.
Wayfair across the front.
Man.
Horrible.
Bad.
And Ellen DeGeneres actually has stuff listed on Wayfair as well. A pillow. $10,000. One pillow. This big.
Magic pillow make me stop snoring.
It better do something other than just sit there on the dang couch. I'll tell you that right now. Horrible. So again, everyone's kind of thinking that she is in this loop of conspiracy, that she's child trafficking, man. It's crazy.
So you mentioned that the cabinets are crazy expensive.
Yes. And they were named after missing girls. These cabinets, like Yuritsa or whatever her name was, went missing like back in June or something. The cabinet was named Yuritsa, like office cabinet, basically. And it's $10,000, $10,999. You're like, what?
So what you're saying is that they're using this website for you to order so cabinet under so name, and it's actually a missing child?
It's actually a missing child.
Really?
Yes.
And this was trending, bro?
Trending everywhere. If you don't believe me, go look it up yourself. I promise you this. Now, I will tell you that other people are involved in this ring, and I think they're communicating, quote unquote, secretively to each other via TikTok. They're leaving secret messages on TikTok. They're wearing different shirts to like get messages across. Like Ellen had a shirt, and I think it was addressing Tom Hanks, and it said "Run, Forrest, run." Yeah, Forrest Gump. Yeah. Don't believe me? Look it up. And Howie Mandel, the dude that's on America's Got Talent.
He's supposedly been going crazy or something.
He's posting these weird TikToks. Go to his TikTok and look at them. He cut a bag and it says shoe stuff. He took like a brown paper bag, wrote shoe stuff on there, cut the two corners off, and people were saying if you actually open the bag and like fold it out, like lay it down flat, it makes the Wayfair logo.
Oh my God.
It makes the logo.
Wow.
Bro, go look it up. I promise you. Stuff gets deep when you start digging.
Bro, how is that going on in front of our faces, bro?
Because we're sheep. We just follow what we're told, man. I'm telling you.
So Wayfair, $10,000.
It doesn't add up. And then Wayfair's response was, "Oh, I'm sorry. We priced that wrong. We're going to go ahead and take it down. We're going to fix it." Hadn't been right back up, dude. What's wrong with people, man? What's wrong with people? Don't even get me started, man. Freaking Michelle Obama. Obama.
What are you going to say about Michelle Obama, bro?
Oh, I'm sorry. You mean Michael Obama.
Michael?
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Yeah. I'm saying she's transgender.
Okay.
No, dude.
Bro.
Dude, look at this.
I'm sorry, she's a what? A transgender. We all know. Oh my gosh.
Startling new details emerging from the federal investigation into the death of Joan Rivers.
Joan Rivers.
Terrible mistakes were made. It's this simple. Joan Rivers did not have to die.
Michelle Obama here on the Ellen Show with a certain something swinging to the music.
Bro.
Oh my God.
Bro, that's nothing. Watch.
She's wearing white pants. And they're saying
That's
that's
a pee-pee, bro.
something moving in her pants.
Hold on, it gets better.
Did Joan Rivers die right after she questioned this? And what does this footage mean?
Look at this. She's got gray sweatpants on, and it looks like a pee-pee is hitting the front sweatpants.
When Michelle's mad,
Michael and I. This is Obama talking. Michael and I. Who is Michael Obama? Who is Mike? Is that your husband / wife? Maybe. I didn't know you had a thing for dudes. Bro. Who calls their wife? I'm not going to call my wife. I'm not going to call my wife a guy's name.
Bro.
You're going to call your wife a dude's name? You call
Michelle,
your wife Paul?
Michael is close.
Let me ask you this. You call Paola Paul? Hey, listen here, Paul. Make me a sandwich. No, you don't.
But it could happen.
Could. I definitely highly doubt that.
Bro, that is... I've never heard that one before. I've never heard that.
Barack and Michael, baby, all day. They're into that type of stuff.
I am not signing off on that. Mark, you are.
Hey, do your own research, guys. I promise you, these are just allegations. Having fun with it. But no, seriously, stuff is starting to become uncovered. Don't be blinded by what we're fed. Fake news, real news. Do your own research. Become knowledgeable on everything that's going on around you. And I promise you're going to start digging into some deep stuff.
Yeah. Like I've said before, like I've been seeing all these posts on Facebook. And I like the fact that people are doing their research, but I just do your own research, like he says, and make sure the research is coming from something notable, like something real, not just something.
But we don't know if it's reputable, bro.
That's the thing, bro. Like that's the thing that I say. Like I don't even care. Like I'm not even gonna try to research anything because I don't even know what's credible, what's not.
You don't nowadays.
And I'm just like, I'm not even. Michelle Obama's a man. Like you're saying. I don't care. I think she's an amazing woman.
She's an amazing man.
She's an amazing woman to me. Obama, conspiracy against him. I don't care. Obama's a great dude. Trump.
What about the police officers that went and seized the laptop that apparently had all of Hillary Clinton's emails on it? An actual video of her. The police officers seized the laptop. There was 20 of them. I think out of the 20, like 13 of them ended up dying. Or 9 of them ended up dying. Like, what? They saw the video of Hillary ripping off some girl's face, wearing the face, and then killing her. And then they just so happen to end up dead by suicide. These police officers.
How do I know he's telling the truth? How do I know that's what he saw?
Again.
You don't. That's why I don't believe it. Man. I don't. It's just, it's hard to believe that there's this whole conspiracy behind Wayfair, selling kids online. Like these people make millions and billions of dollars.
I think
they would not be stupid enough to do something like that.
Yeah.
Right up front. It may be going on, but I think it's like hidden way deeper than something on a Wayfair page. The Howie stuff, he's just crazy all the time. I mean, if you go digging into something, you'll find something. You'll find something.
You want to check the camera?
Why?
I think I heard it.
Oh, no.
Try it.
This is me checking the camera?
Yeah. Just run back there real fast.
Yeah, hold on.
Because I think it turned off, honestly.
No, we're good.
All right, we're good?
Yeah, we're
For
good.
sure? Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
So I don't know, man.
But I'm giving you your thoughts. I'm giving you my thoughts.
Okay.
And the way I think. And just like I'm saving that headspace of all these conspiracies, and just using it for something else.
I got you.
Like
I got you.
And unless I see hard evidence, which is hard to tell from now on, especially in a politic year like this, where people are trying to get you to vote for something and all that. I'm just like,
so. Apparently, if you go to Alibaba, which is a Chinese manufacturing website, you can get everything cheap. If you type in now, Trump has been tweeting different tweets, and he misspells the word children. Who does that? You're the president of the United States. But if you go to Alibaba and you type in the exact way that he spells children, which is CHIDLREN, and add adrenochrome next to it, it will pull up adrenochrome. Now,
for those what is adrenochrome? Yeah, for those people.
Basically, what they do is they extract the blood out of these scared kids. So they do almost like a Monsters Inc. You know, Monsters Inc. where they scare the kids to get the screams out.
Yeah.
Think about that. And really what that movie stands for. But first off,
wait, you got a conspiracy?
Bro, Monsters Inc.
We'll save that one for another day.
Completely, it opens the doors. Watch it again, I promise you. They scare these kids, and what it does is it releases their adrenaline in their blood.
Okay.
And then once they get them to their peak, cut their head off, drain the blood, and they sell it online. It's a drug.
What are you saying?
It is a drug. Look up the movie Fear and Loathing.
Fear and Loathing.
Johnny Depp's in it.
Never seen it.
He actually brings out and he's like, yeah, what is that? He's like, oh, this is 10 times stronger than your normal drug. He's like, what is it? He's like, adrenochrome. What? Go look it up. There's a clip. Fear and Loathing. I promise you guys, you are going to be like, man, this guy's talking nonsense.
So they're selling that on this website?
They're selling it on the website. Adrenochrome. Blood. On a website.
Gosh, bro.
You're looking at it right here.
I'm looking at it, but what is it? That's
It's
what I want to
blood.
know.
It's blood, dude.
We don't know for sure, but if it is, that's crazy.
That is insane.
Oh man, so much going on 2020, bro.
Guys, I'm telling you.
2020 is going to be remembered for decades. Our kids are going to ask us about 2020.
This might be the end of the world.
I got so much left to do. Don't let it be, bro. Don't let it be,
What
bro.
do you guys think, man? Is it the end of the world? Tell us.
So much. I
We
mean,
wanna hear from y'all.
teams are being changed, rules, and just, oh man. Kids are going to be asking us about, Daddy, do you remember this happened in 2020?
Oh, yeah.
Sit down, son. Let me tell you.
Let me explain it to you.
As a matter of fact, here's this episode of the DisAMood podcast so we can talk about.
Go and watch that and get back to me afterwards.
Yeah, bro, we're going to be looking at these episodes for a long time.
And you're going to be like, wow, Mark was right this whole time.
right? I'll be like, Mark knew this whole time, bro.
Oh, man.
He knew it.
I love it, man. I love it.
Anyways, glad to be back, bro.
I'm glad to be back too,
Glad to
man.
be filming, bro.
Good to see you. Obviously, I'm ready to
please.
shoot some more podcasts.
Yes, definitely. Weekly. We're back on it.
Yep.
And guys, please be safe.
Yes,
Follow us.
stay safe out there.
Follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcast,
Yep.
YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
All of them.
It's all under DisAMood Podcast. Follow us individually, Mexican Rupert, Mark My World.
Yes.
We're all on our social platforms, and we thank you for joining us today. Thank you so much for having this fun conversation. Whether you agree or disagree, we're just having a conversation here.
Yeah.
We're having fun. We're talking about stuff going on around the world.
We're talking about things that people aren't comfortable talking
Exactly,
about. Okay, we're bringing it to
exactly.
you guys.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
let us know. Hey, is this a mood?
This is a mood.
I think
bro.
this is
like
a
you're not
mood.
gonna have anywhere else talking about this fun stuff, this creative stuff. It's just I enjoy this. This
I
is
do
my
too.
venting spot. This is where we talk about everything going on.
Yeah.
And we're just two guys just here talking.
I love it, man.
Talking to our amazing supporters, and we got some great stuff coming for you, bro. Thank you for so much
Of
for the
course,
shirt, bro.
man. That's
I'm
all
excited.
you, man.
I'll be rocking this all the time.
I love it. It looks good.
Let us know what you guys think. Any ideas? Anything else? I can't wait.
Yeah.
And we might start having guests here soon.
Ooh, I heard we were going to have a guest soon.
Next episode, we're gonna have a special YouTuber who's a friend of both of ours.
Yes.
Who's grown her platform and been working so hard on it.
And we're going to get a chance to pick her brain and figure out how she did it,
Yeah.
how she became successful, and just the whole ins and outs of it.
Yeah, because every story is unique, and I would really love to hear her story and
Yep.
how you two met, which was really interesting.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I can't wait for that. So we'll be having her on through video call because she is in Nevada,
California.
California. She in California.
Yeah.
She's from California, so she'll be joining us. And we got an extra mic, and we'll be having an in studio guest here really, really soon.
Let's do it.
And I'm excited for it. So thank you guys so much for watching.
Yes.
Leave a like, leave a comment. We love you.
Love you guys. We'll see you in the next time. Peace.
Peace.